Hello, we're Mark, Emily and George Burrell from Chopgate in the North Yorkshire National Park. We're a first generation farmer. We moved here in 2019. We've built up a good business.
We're lambing around 450 yows, mainly mule and cheviot mules, got 40 suckler cows, and then we run the followers the following summer, and then we keep some Wagyu calves on contract.
So we started rearing calves in 2020. We used our friend from a dairy farm through our Young Farmers connection. I think we started off with about 10 to start with, worked it all out, and then we've slowly increased our numbers, and then recently we've moved over onto the Wagyu system. I am a primary school teacher, which I love sharing my farming passion with the children, teaching them where the food comes from. I try and take them to a farm at least once a year, and they're always asking, what's happening on the farm today? So, my passion for teaching and farming is coming together, which is really good.
So by me going out contracting, fencing, driving tractors with other people's sort of helped us build the stock up without having to borrow a lot of money to get going, really.
It's not easy trying to juggle farm life, work life, motherhood, but we make it work. Being able to do it together and seeing it all come together is brilliant. So we've been using B88 for roughly about 4 years now. It's handy, our location, it's only a 15-minute drive to the nearest store. It's really handy that it's got a fuel station with it as well. You can get majority of things when you go in there, and if there isn't something there, the team always get it rather quickly for us. All the staff are really polite, helpful, and that's one of the reasons why we use B88. They're a very competitive company that when Mark's pricing things up, they're always willing to give us a good price. And the delivery drivers are very understanding of a small child watching them, and they don't mind an audience. So, maybe we've got a future B88 wagon driver. So for using B88 with the calf rearing, we ring Dean to say we need X amount of bags of milk powder to see us through, and he always provides for us, so we know that we've got it at hand. We're not searching for more bags when we need it. The compound feed that we use, I feel the calves have done really well on it because they're thriving, the coat quality is amazing, they're happy, and it's always there when we need it.
What advice would you give to someone just starting calf rearing?
Don't do it.
For me, have your thermometer at hand every feed, and maybe just slow down. I know life is very busy, but actually taking that time to watch the calves, get to know their normal, so then if there is something amiss, but you've got your thermometer at hand. We have a little book that we note down, so whether it's Mark or I, feeding them, that communication with anything that's been poorly. The best part of farming in general is probably doing it together, inspiring George, and he loves farming, and whether it's outdoor farming and then indoor farming on the carpet, doing it together, seeing everything through. Maybe we don't see the good work that we are doing, but looking back, we are doing good. Considering he's only a 4-year-old, he is very good at using a gripe, shovel. I don't think there's many kids his age that would quite happily be outside mucking a whole shed out and not stopping until he knows that the job's done. He loves all aspects of farming, going to the mart, sitting on the tractor, watching everything. He's very good at finding the runs on when we're mole trapping, and it's just really nice that we're inspiring him, and he hopefully will carry on the work that we're doing in the future. We've obviously kept our connections from back at home, so using those people that we know from our young farmer days, but then also now obviously working with BATA, a local business that we've learnt to work with. You know, the relationship that we've built with the BATA rep is really good, because he understands our business, he understands our life, and there's not many reps that sit and talk over a cup of tea, you know, playing with George, but he fully understands us, and you know, he's very supportive.